So now you can see it's visible, the cruise ship to the left. You can see how the building. So that's the Carnival Horizon. Okay, that will be the new Carnival cruise ship. Okay, as you can see, it's plain. You know, the building, everything. Come salgono? Cazzo fanno quale cantiere? Grande azienda giocata alle carte proprio. Ma bene, bene. So as you can see, we're following the green signs. The green means motorway directions. So we are going to take the A4, which connect Milan and Venice. And this is Mestre to the right. See a lot of growing. It's a growing city because they demolished. Look over here, for example, next to the station, all the building, and they get license to build all these big condominiums. See a lot of restoration. This is one of the high-speed train here to the right, Freccia Argento, Silver Spear. Then there is a red one, which is a faster speed. It's like 270 kilometers per hour. I may say like 140 miles, but that's quite fast, huh? So we are now in Veneto. Look direction, we're gonna follow direction to Milan first and then to Bologna. So A4 and then A13. Milan is located in Lombardy, is the second largest city of the country of Italy with about 2 million of inhabitants. And it's also considered the wealthiest and richest city in Italy. It's like the economical capital of the country. Then Bologna is the capital town of Emilia-Romagna, which is another region of the country of Italy. So we have 20 regions, remember, is already mentioned during the meeting. So 20 regions, 110 provinces, and then we have municipalities. So under a geographical point of view, we are in a big plateau called Pianura Padana, the Padana Plateau, which extends from Veneto region, from Venice to Piedmont to Turin. It's the widest flat part we have in the country. And it's also one of the richest, because when it's flat, that means the agriculture, you know, it's well developed. The consortium, they have been worked very, very well in order to create jobs like and helping the farmers to live of what they make with a different thinking, like more business than family business, like more global, national, international. So that's why the union between different farmers allow them to set up big consortium. They can get public financing from the government and from the European Union. That's one of the reasons why has been like 10 10 years that we're doing very very well. Ecco questo che è successo, le clienti non ci sono, cominciamo per la mattina. Infatti lo so, non glielo ridico, glielo ribadisco, l'ho chiamata ieri sera a mezzanotte per dirgli ma boh, fammela richiamare, scusami Alberto, te la richiamo, ciao. Cominciamo. So this is what we have, the easy pass, no? We call telepass.
Right.
Hey Margarita, buenos días. Hay Maurizio que está esperando vosotros. La chofer, porque se va, si non va a incontrarlo, ellos se va. You will see small villages, soft hills, like rolling hills. And then in about 40 minutes we're gonna be in Ferrara. marble and also granite in this area. We're still in the territory of Padua. We're still in the Veneto region. So the borderline between the region of Veneto, where we are, and the region of Emilia-Romagna, where we're going, will be the longest Italian river. The name of the river is Po. P-O. Po. That will be the longest river we have, that born on the Italian Alps between Italy and France, so behind the city of Turin, and then will flow all the Italian Pianura Padana from east to west, and the estuary will be the Adriatic, so south of Venice. These trees that you can see along the river are poplar. This one to the right are poplar trees.
What kind of tree? What kind is that?
Poplar.
But they make any fruit?
No, they make paper.
Oh, okay.
They make from the cellulose. They will make paper.
Oh, I see.
No fruits. And this is give you the idea. This view will give you the idea how it looks like the Pianura Padana. As you can see, you're gonna see also now fruit trees like a pear and apple trees right here. Then we have also vineyards and peach trees and apricots. So we're approaching Ferrara. Hercules plan made by Hercules, because Hercules of Este. Este, it's this last name. It's the noble family who ruled the city for centuries, because Ferrara was a city-state, was an independent town. Okay. The Biagio Rossetti is a famous architect who in the 1300s designed a new way, a new conception of city. So with that, he actually reproduced the ancient Roman towns. So with the two main streets, with the side streets, like a perfect grill as Manhattan, for example. But then he had the idea to mix together the green area, parks, squares, noble palace, and not condominiums, we can say like private homes, like of workers, of labor. So it's a fusion of styles and a different social status in town. So that's why today we're to say that in the 1400s, Ferrara was an example for many European architects and European cities that they've been built actually after on the model of Ferrara. Today Ferrara is one of the UNESCO sites. It's in Italy. One of the highlights of Ferrara is the castle, the Este Castle, which still has the moat around the castle with the water and the elevator bridge. This is something unique. Only here you can see something like that. Dovevi andare non ti preoccupare, fai il giro della rotonda di nuovo. This is a complimentary tour. You can see also they have some industries over here, and this is the area, the industrial zone of Ferrara. But beside that, as soon as now Alessandro is moving ahead, at the end of the street he will turn to the left, and then we're gonna cross the bridge and we're gonna enter the city. Adesso a sinistra, siamo in centro. Scusami che mi sono girato, ma tanto va bene, poi l'ho fatto dalla zona industriale. It's known for the castle, and Ferrara it's famous for the bikes. So it's considered the city of bicycle. Everyone owns a bike in town, and you will see people not on cars but on bikes. That's very, you see, younger and elder, all different ages. So that's why they say that they have enough pollution with the factories outside, so that's why inside it's all pedestrian, okay, no cars. So Alessandro is going to drop us off by the castle, and then we're gonna enter the castle. We're gonna move into the courtyard of the castle, where you can use the restrooms, but you need 50 cents at the castle for the public restrooms. Otherwise, once we get to the main square, where I will give you like 40 minutes of the free time, you can use the bar in the main square facing the Duomo under the Este and Palace. It's a beautiful pastry shop. So look to the here, Ferrara, città delle biciclette, UNESCO site. UNESCO means United Nations Educational Social Culture Organization, belongs to the United Nations. It's the program that preserves the heritage of the entire world in terms of history, arts, and landscaping and natural. Here to the right, you can see one of the American embassy in Italy. Over there to the right, behind these vendors. And if you notice, some McDonald's. I'm kidding.
Shamrock shake.
The ambassador Donald is so welcoming you. This is a flea market. It's not the only one, but this is the one located in this neighborhood. We are approaching the center. This is the north bank of Ferrara, and as soon as we enter this the city, you will see the remains of the ancient medieval wall, because the city of Ferrara was a walled town. Why walled? Because in the Middle Age there were a lot of independent city-states and kingdoms and Grand Duchy, and everybody was against each other. So for the supremacy and the control of the territory, the reason why, so they tried to protect the towns, they built a wall all around. In particular, in Ferrara, inside the wall we have this fortress. It's considered like a stronghold that protect the noble family, like the royal family of Este, E-S-T-E, Este, like Alfonso and Ercole of Este were the most important of the dynasty of the Este, and they took refuge right inside the castle because there was a secret passage from the palace and the castle. But right in front of the castle there is a statue of a very bad man that if you're familiar with the time, with the 1500s, with the Holy Inquisition, that was Girolamo Savonarola, Savonarola. He was a tremendous inquisitor during the Holy Inquisition, remember. So he fired a lot of people. So here to the right you can see the remains of the wall to the right. Now this is a nice boulevard, 500 yards, with turn right and then left, and the beautiful castle will appear right in front of you. Now you can leave stuff on board. Just take your personal belongings like your wallet. So Alessandro is gonna take care of our minibus, and we're gonna walk together. So we're gonna stop here until actually 10:45. Okay. So 10:45 we will leave Ferrara again, and we continue to Pisa with an en route stop for lunch in Pistoia area probably. So we see according to our schedule, the time, you know, and traffic permitting. This is a Viale Cavour. Cavour is always a street, main street in every Italian town. 4 major streets you can find all over the country of Italy, like Via Cavour, Via Roma, Via Mazzini, Via Garibaldi, and Via Vittorio Emanuele. Those were the 4 most important persons of the Italian Risorgimento, so for unification of Italy. Cavour has been our first prime minister under the Savoy family during the unification of the country, 1861. Vittorio Emanuele III, first king of Italy, and then Garibaldi, the General Garibaldi, like your George Washington. Qua a destra, siamo fra destra, tieni la destra, tieni la destra. So you can see a mix of different style, a fascist style to the left, as to the right. This is also a fascist building. You see, this is the post office palace. And then we have Liberty style, like Art Nouveau, like 1900s, beginning of the 1900s, down there to the left. And then as soon as we reach the castle, that will be like 1300s, 1400s. It's a late medieval style. Ferrara is also one of the oldest Jewish ghetto of Italy. The Este family was a very tolerant family, so they allowed different religions and different cultures to grow in the city. And we are to our destination, destra sinistra. So you can see bikes already. Did you notice? Look to the right, left, people. Sinistra. C'è un tedesco, ti metti davanti dietro a lui. And so get ready, folks. Here we are. This is the beautiful castle right in front of us. Take a chance to get with your camera. Questo pedano non si vede. Che però qua devo dire che si sto sopra, sai? Che questo qua gave the national cuisine to the country, but if you put together the 20 region recipes, traditional recipes, you're gonna have the encyclopedia of Italian cuisine. So that's why you can make a beautiful experience exploring with your palate the differences we have from the north to the center and the center to the south of Italy, plus the islands. So all different kind of food. One very simple that makes the difference is the bread. Try the bread in Venice, in Ferrara, in Pisa, in Florence, in Rome, in Sorrento, in Amalfi, in Capri. Always different. You can make a travel experience having a different kind of bread in Italy. And then also, of course, wines and pastas. For example, are you familiar with orecchiette? Orecchiette here? Here's pasta, orecchiette pasta. That's from Puglia region. It's the heel of the Italian boot. Then we have macaroni, filet from Calabria, strozzapreti from Umbria, or umbriachelli from Umbria again. Then gnocchetti sardi from Sardinia. Then we have tagliolini from Piedmont, for example. Scialatielle from Naples. No, ma Roma che pasta c'è? La pasta tipica romana che non mi viene in mente. Romana, bucatini. Bucatini. So bucatini from Rome, for example. You know bucatini amatriciana? Is the bucatini is the thick spaghetti with the all? It's a big variety of food in Italy. Molto bene. If you have any questions, please don't be shy. Feel free. Okay. Everything's under control?
Yes.
Okay, bene. Non ci abbiamo musica naturalmente. C'è i Bocelli, c'è.
Qualche canzone.
Vedevi un CD o già oppure.
Qualche canzone
sentirsi dietro mi pare che si deve accendere la TV.
Sì.
Sì, perfetto, dai. Can you hear the music? Ho scritto un'email a questa cliente, sto paperlo.
Quello di prima?
Sì. Non letto. Dimmi le spugne.
No, non ti ho risposto.
Poi mi ha mandato, poi vediamo. Ho scritto
L'ha scritta la tua ragazza?
Sì, sì, un papello, una lettera. And they allowed the veterans to do that, to roll, you know, to run the flag and then to give it to officer in charge of the cemetery. And that was an experience, and it's made my mind every moment, everything they did was really touched. So there are about 2,400 soldiers buried. So 2,400 soldiers, actually 1,400 graves, and more than 1,100 missing in action. The missing in action, you have the name on a marble, and they are name, last name, position, division, where they're from, and where they died. So it's a place that we usually stop, and then we continue to San Gimignano, where we're gonna spend most of the afternoon. Then from San Gimignano, we're gonna get a ride back to the hotel, and then you can choose. It depends of the timing. I have to check with Alessandro, no, because he cannot drive. He has to stop the bus 11 hours from night to morning. Because if we might have time, we could do like a dinner in San Gimignano as an option. Like it's Florence, right? Direttissima, straight. So A1 is the autostrada number 1, is the longest motorway of the country of Italy that connects Milan to Naples. We have about 750 miles in between. dai, quella per mettere, faccio il cavo, c'è uno USB, no?
Guarda, prova qua. Se no te dormia, te lo carico. Posto?
So we have entered the region of Tuscany. You can see, start to see the forest of cypress, the olive trees, these rolling hills. We're approaching now the valley of Florence. So 20 minutes we will be in the outskirts of Florence. You can see here to the right these small olive trees. You can see here to the right with the silver gray leaves. This green and silver. Okay, see this one? There's one to the right, there's a small olive trees. But you can see all over we have a forest of oak trees, cypress, some spruce. We have in the mountains we have the snow. In the winter time there is also a ski resort called Abetone, where there is snow for 2 months every year. And once again, you know, in the next the next curve, you will see on the left beautiful hills of olive trees. As soon as we get to the valley, we're gonna proceed and then west to the city of Pisa. In between, we're gonna see a lot of nursery plantation in Prato and Pistoia, known as the city of the plants. And then from there, we're gonna stop in Serravalle for lunch stop. Grazie Gianni. Ciao, ciao.
Quanti chilometri c'è?
260.000, ma 220.000 gli ho messo il motore nuovo. Gli ho rifatto il motore, con tutta la punteria nuova, eccetera, eccetera. Non è
Un po'
possibile.
strano. Se avevi fatto solo il motore, avevi fatto pure le punterie.
Quanto se ne vanno di punteria? Se no non so che soldi.
Abbastanza.
200 euro, no?
Da cambiare tutto l'albero, penso.
L'albero motore, no?
No, l'albero a campo.
L'albero a campo.
Che mezzo è?
Uno scudo panoramico.